Hello lovelies, so this is Jominta here again. What we are doing as a family, and I do this every time, once a year with the kids, we do sugar cookies and other stuff. So just sit tight and enjoy. So we've got 1 cup of room temperature butter, and this is around 227 grams if you're going according to the grams. We'll put all the ingredients on the screen, so I think I wouldn't blab too much, and just watch how I do it, and you can try it as well. This recipe is amazing. Yes, so we're going to do the wet ingredients. So I've got my butter here. I'll add my vanilla, which is a teaspoon of vanilla. Then I have my sugar, and this is 1.5 cups of sugar. I don't have the normal granulated one, so I'm using the caster sugar, which is also for baking, so it's going to be all right. So what I am going to do next is mix it a bit, then add my eggs. Okay, it's mixed up a bit. You need room temperature eggs as well, so these are very medium, they're small, so 3 eggs will do. Oh, so I landed the shell in there. I'm going to take it out. I've got 3 eggs, and normally we would do double, but unfortunately this is all I have at home. We're going to do this, so just for a few minutes, and then we'll add the dry ingredients. So we're going to do the dry ingredients here. We're going to mix them up, and I've got 4 cups of flour, and this is a plain flour, so I can add my baking powder here. Okay, so this is the baking powder, which is about 4, so it's exactly 4 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm going to mix it up, then add my ½ teaspoon of salt. So after mixing, all you do is add it to the wet ingredients, and this is so simple. So that is it. Here I bring in my mixer, so they go in gently. I need to cover it, otherwise I'm going to get all the flour on my face, and I don't want that. See how it's going in? It's mixing it. It's on 2. If you use KitchenAid, this is on 2. So I will stop there. So I'm going to add the remaining flour or dry ingredients, say, and then mix it together, and that's it. We've got our dough. You can do this dough and put it in the freezer. I've done this several times over the how many years? I think about 4 or 5 years that we've been doing this. And then when we need it, I'll just take it out the night before, thaw it, and in the morning just use it. So it's going to go back in here, and it's on 2, but I need to cover it a bit because of the flour. So this is what we have here. See how it feels like, and I'm going to divide it amongst the 3 children, and they will do their own cutting. Hey all, so we are back here, and what we're going to do is, when you do not need your sugar cookie dough, put it in a cling film, and this will help it to keep hydrating. Otherwise, when you leave it without it, what happens is you would find that the surrounding of the dough becomes hard, or the outer part, I would say, yeah, becomes hard. You see, still soft. Some dough, I give them dough as well, so don't put your hand on there. Kenan, can you take off so it doesn't stick? So this is what we've been doing all these years, right?
Yes.
Yep. Give it to each one. They do the cutting, then they give me the excess. So that's how we do it. And this is not too flat. It's just perfect. So handing it down becomes the problem a bit sometimes when you're moving it to another person. I think this place was, so let's join it now. Yes, and you can see, yes, Isa is doing her cutting. I cut the next one. Because the cookie cutter is big, I need to have a big dough for them. This is next. So
stick to the.
Come here. Okay. So bring it. And this is all I do. It's like we are in a factory, handing each other doughs to cut. So as you can see, our first tray is ready. So what we're going to do is put it in the oven, and it's been on. So it's 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And our oven is not the gas one. So yes, and this will go in for about 8 to 9 minutes. So as you can see, we're making more smaller ones.